Hello, beautiful people. We are here once again. Good to see you, and thank you for always visiting my channel and then learning a thing or two from the content I share. Today, I want us to do another session on public speaking, and today I want us to look at the pros and the cons of public speaking, the high and the lows, the positives and the negatives. And even though public speaking is a skill that can actually propel you to the top and project your brand, um, it has advantages as much as it has disadvantages. And today we would want to look at how that works in the scheme of things. Today I am doing just 3 pros and 3 cons of public speaking for our learning. So what are some of the pros or advantages of public speaking? When you become very good and skillful in speaking to a public audience, you get to establish yourself as an authority on the things you speak about. You are seen as an expert. You are seen as someone who has vast knowledge and are specialized in some of the things you talk to an audience about almost all the time you get a platform. So the first pro or positive or advantage of being a public speaker is that you get to establish yourself as an authority, as someone who exudes expertise and good knowledge in what you talk about. So it helps you to establish yourself as an authority. The second thing that being a public speaker and engaging in the skill and art of public speaker helps you to establish is credibility. Because you speak about something more often, because you write about it, because you get a platform to present on it, you are gradually building your credibility. The more people see you talk about something, the more they see you present about something, you are seen to be credible in that thing. You are seen to be the go-to person on that subject. And it helps a lot more people to believe that you are credible in that thing. They give you credit for what you know in that area, and they even credit you for some of the outstanding statements or remarks you make on the subject that you speak on often. So the second thing being a public speaker, and a good one at that, affords you is credibility. Because when companies are looking for people to consult for them, when organizations are looking for people to facilitate sessions, they will look at somebody who has demonstrated themselves credibly. And because you engage in public speaking on a subject matter, chances are you will come up on tops as one of the credible people worth contracting. A third pros or advantage in being a public speaker is that it affords you visibility. You are seen at any point in time you are speaking to an audience. The number of people there have gotten a chance to see you, they have gotten a chance to hear you, they have gotten a chance to know who you are and what you represent and what you have to offer. That in itself alone projects you as a brand and puts you ahead of the pack. So it affords you visibility, and especially when you are even doing it on several platforms, including online platforms, it helps you to even reach further and larger audience. So today I am doing a video and you are listening to me on the subject of public speaking. What it means is that by sharing my content online in this video, I have increased my visibility and I've projected myself as an expert or authority in the subject of public speaking or communication. And so I am visible to you because I am speaking publicly and you have had access to that content. So it also helps you to project your visibility online and offline, and it goes a long way to help you. So these are the three pros or advantages you can benefit when you engage in public speaking. There are more, but this should do for now. Okay, so what are the cons? What are the disadvantages you are likely to face when you try to project yourself as a public speaker and practice same? First and foremost, you would be met with criticism. You go to places, you say things, and people would not probably regard what you are saying or consider you as an expert or even take you serious. The things you say would be brought under scrutiny and you will be critically critiqued on your thoughts and the ideas you share. This sometimes can be discouraging, but it is what it is. It comes with what you have chosen to do and can be considered as an occupational hazard. So you would be faced with criticism. That is one cons or disadvantage of public speaking. Another disadvantage is ridicule. Once you put yourself out there to share content or to speak to a public audience, you can always tell how your audience will perceive you. Whilst one person sees you as the best thing that ever happened to them in terms of your insights, another person would see you to be a joke. They would see the things you are saying as gibberish, and as a result of that, they would ridicule you. And chances are you may even make slips. You may have to, from time to time, struggle with tongue twisting words, and you fumble, you make mistakes, people will laugh at you, and all of that. So they may ridicule you, and it is one of the disadvantages. But the truth is that as you engage in it, you get better. And with time, you are able to prove some of these people who seek to ridicule you wrong. But if it never happens, consider it as a mishap of life and move on. So, one disadvantage of public speaking or putting yourself in the public light and speaking to an audience is that every now and then you would say something that would subject you, your persona, and what you represent into ridicule. But it's all good. The third disadvantage or cons with regards to public speaking is rejection. Chances are, in the process of growing and trying to get better, you might want to take the opportunity to speak to groups of people or certain organizations, and they will outrightly reject you. They would feel you are not cut out for them, you are not worth their time, and your expertise is not respected by them because they feel you don't belong there or you haven't gotten to that pedigree or pedestal. You should engage them. Even when you become a top notch, you can be a champion somewhere, celebrated and tolerated somewhere, but elsewhere you might not even be regarded or looked at. So there will be instances whereby you'll be rejected. Sometimes you might even go to speak to an audience and you'll find people making remarks or saying stuff that belittles your intelligence and makes you look like you don't know what you are about. That is outright rejection. Sometimes you would have content that people will listen, maybe even online, and they will leave comments that makes you feel dejected, rejected, ejected, and all the terms you can associate with. So it comes with some level of rejection that, if you are unable to deal with, can affect your mental health. So another strong negative in public speaking is that you would be met with rejections. You face them, but that shouldn't stop you from doing your best as a speaker and shining all through. All right, that brings us to the end of another insightful session on public speaking. I am very confident that you learned a lesson or two and that you would use it to encourage yourself and improve as you continue your journey on the path to being a public speaker. Before you leave, like, comment to share your views, share with your friends, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel so you would get more content from me. I am Gamel. Peace out.